Hello coders, welcome to my channel Radhe Radhe. Hope you are doing well. So this is the lecture fourth of our hashing series. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the another next two questions from our hashing problem list from the lead code. The first question is from the easy level, but I took this question just because of the um, just for not the clear description, because might find it difficult that what the question is trying to say. So that's why I took this question, and so yeah, let's start. So the question name is decode the message. You are given a string key and a message, which are represented as a cipher key and a secret message respectively, and so on, so on. So means that there's two types of string. We have given a key and a message. So now use the first appearance of all the 26 lower letter and key as the order of the situation table. Align the substitution table with the regular English alphabet. Each letter is then substituted using the table. Space are transferred to the themselves, for example. Like you can see that the description is quite not quite unclear, and you don't understand what the question is trying to say. So for the better understanding, let's move to the example. So now you can see that we have key the quick brown box fox jumps over the lazy dog. This is the key, and here A B C D F G is assigned, and we have given a message. Something is given. Now the output is given. This is a secret. So now the question is, now let us make the connection. Now how the question is how the this question is giving the answer. This is the secret. So now what is then, like you can see that here T is mapped with A, H is mapped with B, E is mapped with C, and so on, so on, so on. So, so what the question is saying that whatever the key is given, whatever the key is given, like the quick, brown, whatever it is, something, something, something. What we have to do, we have to map this with A, now this with B, now this with C, and so on. Now this is the way. Now one question is arises that if T is here, which is mapped to A, again this T will come. So from where we have to for what will we will take as a map for T. The T will be always one which has mapped earlier. Like if the T is mapped with A, so we will take A only. And if again the T is comes, we will not change its mapping. We will let it be whatever the map was. So I hope you understand. So you can see, sorry, you can see that T is mapped with A, H is B, E B is Q, and so on, so on, so on. So yeah, now I think this much is clear for you all guys. Now we have given message is BKBS BST whatever it is. Now what we, like you can see the V here in the V, in the above key section. V is mapped with T, so that's why in the answer T is given. Now K, you can see that K is mapped with H, so that's why H is there. Now you see that B is mapped with I, so that's why I is there, and S is mapped with S only, so S is there. That's why BKBS is written as this, and BS is written as IS. Like you can see that B is mapped with I, and S will mapped with S, and T is mapped with A, and so on, so on, so on. So that's how you have to return the answer. So now I think you understand the questions, what the question trying to say. I know this is quite confusing, so I because of the description, but when you see that the example, now you can understand the things. So I must suggest you all, you guys, that when you're not able to understand what the question is trying to say, please don't leave that question, just jump to the example section and see that how the answers were generating and so on. Like how in this case, I have proved that how we can relate what the question is saying. So now let's jump to the code. The simple code, whatever what they think, we have to map this with the A, B, C, D, and E, F. So what we're doing, we are just taking a map of Karen. Both are of character types, and we are taking C as A because we have to map it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, S. Now we are taking the key for I equals to 0 to key length of the key. Now if we are getting any space, we are continuing because if there is any space, we don't need to do anything. So now after that we have else condition. Now else we are, if we are not finding, if we check that if that map is not come earlier, because we know that if if them again them same map is come, so same number character will come, we will not map this one, we will it will be not changeable because map will map for only one of time, that is in the earlier case. Like what I'm saying, that like in the case of T, it will maybe be filled again. If the T's come, it will not map, it will be remaining A only. Now that's why we are checking. If it is not present, then we are mapping with C, and we are increasing C. Like C will be A, then it will B, then C, and so on so on. Now after that we have come jump into the message string. Then we are checking if the message is not equals to it is not a blank. So if it is not blank, so what we're doing, we are changing the message I with the map of message I. Like you can see that the T sorry. So T is map of T is what? Map of T is what? Where it is it? So map of no, not map of T. Sorry. Map of V is what? Map of V is T. That's why we are using map of message I. That's map of V. That is T, and so on, so on, so on. And in this way, you get the message as your answer and return the message. So if we could talk about the time complexity, one for loop here, one for loop here. So the time complexity will be O of 2n because we are using two loop. I hope you all know about the how we take I mean how we'll take care about time complexity. Means how we generate. So if we have one for loop, it will take one time complexity. We have another for loop, it will take one time complexity. It will become 2 into n. Now 2 is very negligible as compared to n, so that's why it will be O of n. Now we talk about the space complexity. One underordered map. Sorry, no, not this one. Yeah. So one map is using 2 of n. That's why the answer, the time complexity and the space are are in a safer zone. So it will accept our it will accept all our test cases. But as you can see that the constant are not too much high, so you can use a brute force also. But the brute force is quite complicated if you know about hashing. Like you can see that how much easier you can solve this question. Yeah, so that's it. Now next move to the second question. This is the medium level from our lead code. Count number of bats arrays. So you have given an integer, and we have to find a pair of indices such as I smaller than j. Okay, and j minus I not equals to nums of I minus nums of j. So this is trying to say that like if we have let us consider if you are at index I, because I should be always smaller than j as given in our condition, j will be here. So what we'll do, and here the some value is given, value 1, and here some value is given, value 2. Now what is saying that j minus I not equals to v2 minus v1, v2 minus v1. So this we have to find this number of subarrays where this condition is valid. Now I think I have discussed one question that is good pair where something like that we have done, but it was not same, but means a little bit of little bit of you can see that little bit of something was matching with this one. So the same thing, the same intuition we will use here also. So what we'll do, we will not take care of the not equals to. We will take care of that it is equal. No, let once first what we'll do, we will check if Means if the length of size is n, now how many pairs will be valid, means how many total number of pairs it will. If there's n number of element, the pairs formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. I hope you all know this formula. If you don't know, please remember that if you have n element, then then the number of sub arrays, sorry, number of pairs that will be generated from the n element will be n into n plus 1 by 2. So what we'll do, we will check total number of pair minus, we are not able to find the not equals to pair, we will find the equals to pair, like we will find the, if we find the equals to pair, that is good pair. So what we'll did, if we subtract the good pair from the total number, we will get the bad pair, and we need only bad pair. That's why. And now one question arises, why we are not taking a not equals. Not equals to, we are not taking about, because not taking just because that it is quite complicated. If we check that how much many are not equal, like in this condition of equality, we have a fixed condition that the pair might be fixed, like it will be equal. Then it will means easy to identify the number of not equals to pair. That's why we are taking good pair. We are finding number of good pair and then subtracting with the number of total number of pair, and we are getting bad pair. Now the question arises, how we are means the find the good pair. Now you can see that we have given I minus j or j minus y. Yeah, sorry, j minus I we have. Sorry. So we have j minus I. And what we'll do, we will not we will use equals to sign here because we will find the good pair, and equals to nums of j and nums of I. One thing I want to say, that if something like this question comes where we have to find the pair and some condition is given, so always try this type of question with the map. It will not always work, but for most of the cases I have seen that it works. So now what I'll do, Well, we will shift all the j here and I here. So j will become j minus nums j, and it will become I minus nums j. I minus nums I. Now try, or if we move this one, this if we move j here, so it will be become if we move what we are saying, if we become nums I minus nums j, it will also become. So we will take this one. Nums of what means means we are putting negative side both of the side. So it will become sorry nums I minus I. So this will be become left hand side or right hand side. Right hand side will be j or in the place of I. So we will check that number of if we are at if we are at index j, we will check, we will calculate x equals to nums of j minus nums of I. No, x will become nums of j minus j, and we'll check if in this side in any number of pair any number which are equals to this is available. So this will be might be our good pair. So how we check, we will check by the map, like for checking with o of 1 we will find we will use the map. So we check that if number of this present, then we will add this in our answer as a good array. Now after that we will delete it. So simple. Now let's jump to the code. We have check it since we have long, so that's why we are using long, and we have c and the result for the result and for the number of array. Now total pair we have n into n plus 1 by, sorry, n into n minus 1 by 2. Sorry, I think I have discussed wrong. Sorry guys, it will be n into n minus 1 by 2. So this will be number of pairs that will be generated. Now we will run a loop from 1 to n in the array. Now we will calculate x equals nums of I minus I, what I have what I have discussed here, like here, num psi minus y, and we check if it is present. So we will uh, now put it in our answer, like we will frequency, number of frequency, like how many time that theme is appeared, and then we will, after calculating answer, we will push the new one to our map. Now after that we will remove the good, that is C1 is a good pair from our total, and then we will return our result, and we will try to submit this code. Will it will be run fine, because you can see that O of n is only time complexity is here, and the O of n is the map, means map is leading to space will be O of n. I hope you understand these two question, and if you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section. And so yeah, since I want to say that hashing is quite big topic, so there might be more lecture than as compared to the other topics. So I think there might be again 4 to 5 session will be also lecture will be there. So be connected and learn how much you can, how much I have knowledge. I will try to I will try to give it to you, all you guys, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.